Info for twists on the jump.
More info. Donut pressure is going to come in soon.
Got to be wary of it. Stanislav's gained some ground. This would be a huge fight if he could win it. Twist backing away. Stays alive somehow, some way. The pressure on. The molly forces him out, and Stan capitalizes. That's a massive find. Smoke faded, JBA. Next up. Because Stan's been lost. It's about timing here.
What?
Cadian's not going to get the next, but this time Skulls is on the angle. They never expected another player to be here. And now the lurk has been caught. It leaves it all just to 1 for Slight. The bomb is down as well, so Slight is limited in what he can do to play around this. He's gone for the CT wrap. They're not necessarily looking for him. As I say that, Naf comes back to check. And Naf is just too quick on that trigger. Naf hasn't died yet. Fun fact. He's 6-0. Probably just jinxed that, John, but he is 6-0.
Yeah, he's doing work here. That's just a tough start to that round again for Wildcard. I mean, look, they had so much pressure on them. Twist gets a ton of information jumping around towards mid, and Wildcard tries to adjust, but it's just there's nothing they can do to get past this Liquid defense so far, and they have to call a timeout, which they are going to do here, to talk things over and say, hey guys, look, we've got the rifles again. We got 4 AKs, a Galil. How do we change things up? How do we get past these guys on their CT side? And I mean, Liquid's been playing majority CT side at this point because Wildcard deciding to start on T here.
Yeah. That is true.
Which I still don't fully understand, I would say, but
maybe they wanted to set the pace, control the tempo early. Maybe they're more confident in their T side on Ancient. Who knows? There could be a lot of logics for it. It's a little unusual for sure, but there's a certain understanding. They got the right read in this one, which is that no one is in A. No one is in A. They've got all the ground. Full 5-man retake. Player out at elbow as well. This could be huge. Wild card. Are they finally going to get on the board? 10 alive in a post plant. What is Cadian holding here? It's only for a B main lurk, but the elbow player is going to catch him, presumably. Okay, yeah, he will get shot in the back, so that's a little bit of an odd one. Now they got to be wary of the flank. JBA finds the next as well. Kill from Skulls. It's worth it even if they could just keep these guns contained, right? There's plenty of money on the CT side, though less than maybe you would have thought. Actually, never mind. Saving these guns is important. A lot less than you would have thought. Trades are there. Trades abound. And it does seem like 2 will live.
Maybe.
Peek back in. That's ambitious. The money is pretty valuable over on the wildcard side. That may have been too much.
Yeah, I was going to say it's almost, not almost, it is more important for Wildcard to save those guns than for Liquid, because look at the money now. It's not great. Timeout called here, and I think you haven't answered your question. I was saying maybe Cadian timed out, because that was so weird and made no sense, and he did.
Yeah.
Some issues, I would say, technically here for Liquid. Skulls before that, and Cadian now. So,
just got too hyped. Kick the cable out of the PC.
Yeah, who knows?
Classic.
But I would say if Cadian's involved in that retake, there's definitely a better chance for Liquid to come through and find that round. Instead, they opt to go for the exit frags because they were already a man down, even though it was a 5v5 post plant. All right, so, I mean, Wildcard are obviously going to take it, and they, to their credit, they had the right read. They went right to the A site, and this is something that Liquid has done a few times now on their Ancient, is leaving A completely open, kind of going for a heavy B stack, and Wildcard just had the right read and full sent it. Look at this, now they just walk out into mid, Twist their first victim, although he does deal out a ton of damage despite not getting a frag. Yekindar is going to look to add to his frag total, but he can't really find a clean shot, so he just stays tucked into the corner. JBA pushing into Yekindar's crosshair. That's not the player you want to fight up against in that situation. So there we go. Evened out at a 4v4. Yekindar, of course, wants to reaggress. Does he push through the smoke? No. He's going to go in towards the B double doors, and there's one player waiting for him. It's Stanislaw. I don't think he saw him. definitely not. He's going to walk to his death. Stan
Patience.
waiting.
He's waiting to see if he gets a second. He's waiting to see if he gets a second. All right, kill will be finished. Katie's got a chance, though. Katie can shut this down. They're trying to go ahead of each other. Stanislaw wanted the space, wanted to see if he could get it. Sonic slips the gap, though. Katie doesn't know. Katie doesn't know he's out. And that will cost him. Now some decisions to be made for Liquid. This bomb's going to go down, and the money is putrid for Liquid, so they're going to back away. They're going to concede and save in this round.
Whew.
Wildcard with back-to-backs. We might have a game on our hand here, John.
Yeah, a little overzealous from Yukindar going in for that push, and obviously not expecting a player to be in that corner. Stanislaw getting the jump on him. Great trigger discipline from Stan as well, trying to see if someone else might follow up. I think Cadian caught them off guard, though, because usually when you have a player pushing down the ramp like that, it's the only player left on that site. So you usually walk out and are able to take the site relatively for free. But Cadian is right there on the back lines. He gets one, but doesn't realize that Sonic slipped through that smoke. So some good opportune pushes here from Wildcard, not playing the waiting game and instead just getting into the faces of Liquid for some quick engagements. And this time it finally plays out in their favor, and they do have a second in a row. All right, Wildcard going for some mid control. Smoke's going to get tossed here. I think the red room smoke is going to come through in just a bit, but we'll see when JBA decides to toss it out. Twist, in the meantime, he's got a nade. He wants the right timing here. There's the smoke finally tossed by JBA.
Are you ready for the XM clip, John?
I am absolutely ready for the XM clip.
Feels like an XM round. Yekindar, not going to get an XM clip. Not going to happen here. All right, not happening. But the trade is available, so B main control is lost. Now's pushing. Now's pushing the periphery, pushing the flanks. Goals only gets one. This is looking okay for Wildcard. The pinch will eventually come through, but actually Nap's going back around the world. This bomb's going to be planted. It's only Twists here, and he can't brave the Molotov. They may get a chance to plant this down. They know that he got to kill B doors. So where are they going to be expecting him to come from? Not from the clutch. One of the players you'd most